Women have a unique skill set, a unique perspective, and the diversity of thought and the diversity of leadership that we can bring to the table, and men have to be able to embrace that and be open to really maximizing and leveraging those strengths.
Women can accomplish as much in Omaha as they can anywhere else in America. We are a community that really values people who can produce, people who are committed, people who have passion for what they do.
All leaders need specific skills, so you need vision, you need the ability to inspire people, but you also need courage and you need the ability to listen.
From a very young age, girls and boys are socialized differently, so we develop different skills. Girls are socialized very early to focus on relationships.
We're very good collaborators, we're very good at negotiating, we're very respectful of each other.
I have found that women leaders in our organization sometimes will be more skeptical, and I think that's a good thing. It adds to the debate, it adds to the dialogue, and I think they just simply bring a different angle.
The companies that tend to be very successful are those companies that are leveraging women's traits. And we also have to be able to, as we lead, be able to be representative of the society and the people that we are leading.
Most of our products are still purchased, well over 50% by women. And if we don't have a diverse workforce in our organization that understands their motivations, understands how to talk to them, we're not going to succeed in the marketplace.
Women's spending power is anywhere from $5 trillion to $15 trillion annually. I think we make the bulk of the purchasing decisions on consumer goods in the United States, and those facts alone are a tremendous business case for bringing women to the table.
I truly believe that there's not a single company in this community or around America that doesn't recognize the value of women leadership in their organization. I also understand that there are traditions within companies that take a long time sometimes to grow out of.
When I look at our company, I see great women leaders that are moving up without exception. But you look at the boardrooms across the Fortune 500 and it still doesn't reflect our society.
We're well represented in that pipeline. The entry level, the mid-level, starting to be at the senior level. But breaking through to that executive level, I think, is going to be the biggest change.
The perception of the glass ceiling or the glass ceiling in general at companies won't go away unless we're having these discussions.
I think there's been a dramatic shift in Omaha leadership, even in the last 10 years. Really dynamic women leaders who are making a big difference in this community.
It's very gratifying for us to see the high potential women in our business and then give them the opportunities to grow.
It's so important that the folks that are in my organization reflect society. And so I think the partnership of men and women leaders in our organization is critical to being very relevant to our consumer base.
Research has shown that better decisions are reached when there is a diversity of minds in the room and a diversity of experience.
With different perspectives, you are going to have some conflict, and I don't think conflict is bad. It's really about challenging each other to be better.
Partnerships between men and women are key in the workplace, frankly, everywhere. It's important for women to look around for mentors or sponsors within the company who will help them navigate their way.
Those women that are in top leadership positions, 94% of them have mentors, and that's really important. But what's more important is that idea of a sponsor. So it's important that men sponsor women just as much as they sponsor men. They're using their social and their political capital to move you forward in your career.
The more support that we have, that women have, but also men and women have, the more they are going to be successful.
Women, if they're going to succeed, need to have the courage to step out.
Women need to say yes to every opportunity. Do what you can to help, even if it's not within the scope of your job. Those are learning opportunities. It's ways for you to learn about your company, learn about the industry.
Develop the relationships, network in the company, know who the people are that care enough to care about you, and then offer them that same reciprocity on caring about them and caring about what they want you to achieve, and work to achieve it.
Get involved, be involved, stay involved. You are not going to win, or you're not going to succeed, or you're not going to move forward unless you try.
Continue moving forward, and when you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you're doing this. And if a mom of 2 little kids was able to do it, there's no reason why young women behind me can't achieve what I've already accomplished.
I want to break down the barriers that my daughter will have to endure. Every move I make in the business arena is so that she won't have to have that barrier, or the next woman behind me won't have to have that.
I see the value of having that diverse workforce, but also I have the personal interest in making sure there's great opportunities for my daughters going forward to really succeed and have every chance that I've had to grow and develop and get to the level and role that I have in my career.
There's a lot of untapped potential out there with extremely bright, extremely motivated women in the workforce that we've got to find a way to make sure and be inclusive, get them into the supply chain, if you will, of future leaders.
I think it starts with companies, businesses looking at what their culture is and really having honest conversations among leadership about what they should look like. The employee resource networks offer that piece to companies. It provides that safe space where you can have real, authentic conversations about how to move your business forward.
Companies have to ensure that there are women resource groups that are developing women, that are providing an opportunity for women and men to work together to find common ground. Because when you do that, you inspire trust, you inspire confidence, you inspire creativity.
It really allows a platform for women to network with other leaders in the organization. It allows women to connect with other women, to talk about their challenges, to talk about their opportunities, and ultimately build a toolkit that allows them to leverage as they're kind of thinking about how do I continue to move forward.
You're going to see great financial results from those companies that value that diversity.
Our mission is to attract, develop, retain, and motivate talented women. It's as simple as that.